4歩のうちに踏みしめた空間に地水火風の全てを凍結する。視界氷結。
What's going on? Back plugged in again. What's your boy the Prophet, man? So today we're gonna be showcasing one of my favorite characters of all time in the Bleach series, the adult Toshiro. Now this character did just get resurrected, and I do have him max transcended, max leveled out, and we are all ready to go ahead and showcase this character. He did get strong attack damage 16% upon resurrection, and he got an additional 20% damage to frozen enemies, along with Havoc 20%. The biggest thing, I feel that he should have instead got 16% full stamina damage, and then I think they should have given him Havoc and then given him 20% Berserker. I think that's what would have, made him deal way more consistent damage and overall just be a better character. Now he has to rely on proccing the status ailment, and especially something like ER, enemies aren't frozen or status ailments are much shorter, and then something like IT, once you freeze the enemies, you're already dealing more damage to them because you're debuffing their iron skin. So all in all, man, he is the best in my personal opinion out of the 1000 Blower resurrected characters, and we're going to go ahead and test him out solo ER, solo IT, and with one support and co-op IT. Let's get into it. Alright, for the first part of our showcase, we're looking at solo IT with the Lieutenant badge, the bait, and the T set with our best strong attack recharge and strong attack damage SAR with some full stamina and SAR as well. No supports. Jumping straight into it, our first strong attack is going to be a 750 AoE lunging strong attack, full screen 1200 AoE third strong attack, and our second strong attack is the distant AoE 960, which is one of the best second strong attacks possible in this game. So all around, his kit is absolutely amazing. I mean, he literally has one of the best lunges in the entire game. I think he might have the best lunge in the game right now. So currently speaking, that is very, very good. In most cases, you do want to beam rather than a lunge, but it does help clear quickly because the lunge is going to gain you some speed, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the best parts of his kit, making it feel very smooth and cohesive and very fast as well. So far, we're absolutely blistering this solo IT run. We are going to go for under a minute clear, so we're going to go ahead and bomb this next spot up ahead, but we just want to clean out a little bit of these trash mobs before. Moving into our final stage, this was actually a very clear run. Go ahead and use that first strong attack to speed up the run just a little bit. Let's go ahead and see the beautiful soul bomb, y'all. Let's go.
4歩のうちに踏みしめた空間の地水火風の全てを凍結する。視界氷結。
Now, mind you, this was without killer, so I feel like killer would be clearing this about definitely significantly faster. I'd probably say about 15 to 20 seconds faster, but we did manage to clear solo IT in under a minute with the resurrected character, man. So definitely nothing to sneeze at. A very great character all around. Now we're going to go ahead and break into our solo ER run. This will be the Yuhabak Epic Raid. And we do have an additional 30% full stamina damage on top of our links as well. This man has almost an additional 5,000 spiritual pressure just from his links and familiar. Okay, so this definitely should be possible. Not exactly sure. All I can tell you is before he was resurrected, this was almost impossible to do, because if you don't get past his first phase in a certain amount of time, then he will basically lock you out, and you're going to have to break out of the jail, break out the bond, which you can't do alone. So without resurrection, without T20, this was almost impossible. Right there, we only had like 2 or 3 more seconds before, but we made it past basically the hardest part. But we're basically just spamming him with strong attacks, and we're just getting in our normal attacks whenever we can. My priorities in this epic raid are survival first, so dodging all of his patterns and dodging all of his lethal moves, not getting hit whatsoever to lose my full stamina damage boost, because that's where most of my damage is. And my second priority is getting in strong attacks any available window, and my third priority is getting in normal attacks, just because maybe it'll proc a freeze, and it is damage, you know what I'm saying? We do have full stamina damage, and looks like that's enough damage to push him. Now we'll drop our soul bomb. 視界氷結。 I made sure I saved my third strong attack and my first strong attack for as soon as we drop that freeze in him, because he is debuffed with weakened defense, and we even got a second strong attack in there. So we got all three strong attacks in while he was debuffed, and you have to make sure you don't hit his shield here, but looks like that was really close. Looks like he's about one strong attack away from death. And yeah, we're gonna just play safe a little bit here, wait for the attack, and then drop our first strong attack. So looks like we did get a clear of just over a minute and 30 seconds. So that's very good. GG's for me. You know, resurrected unit, Mac Transcendent, no bonus, no killer. I'll take that any. Now for the difficult part of this showcase, we're gonna do a solo co-op IT, except it won't be solo. We will have my boy Daniel helping us out today, because we do need just a little bit of support with this run, because we do want to maintain our full stamina damage as long as we possibly can. And we will be getting 20% healing in between stages. But aside from that, you know, we just have to play the best that we can. If he had killer, this would be way better. This would be soloable and all that, but you know, it's going to be a while before he has killer in IT. So we had to pretty much make do with what we had today. And once again, shout out to my boy Daniel for assisting me with this run. But yeah, so we're basically just here for the long haul, ladies and gentlemen. You know, getting in our freeze procs. It's taken several strong attacks to kill the iron skin enemies. Once again, leading to what I was saying when we first reviewed the character stats and skills upon resurrection, is that if they would have given him 16% full stamina damage as a link, and then given him 20 berserker as a skill, rather than the 20% damage to frozen enemies, that would make this way better. And then he would actually be able to get another full stamina damage, you know, with his T15 skills and whatnot. So we did suffer a little bit of burn there, but we're going to go ahead and keep it moving, because we should be able to heal enough stamina in between quests to get us back to full stamina. So going ahead and trucking on. Like I said, we are definitely losing some damage for sure, but it's okay. We'll just keep it together. We haven't gotten hit once. We did just get touched by the burn, and yeah, so just keeping it up, ladies and gentlemen. All in all, this is a resurrected character. This is what we need to remember. You know, this is probably going to be the most meta a resurrected character is ever going to be, and that kind of should say a lot, right? Like, he's really good in solo IT, but in co-op IT, it's not enough. It's not enough. You know, you're going to need, you know, more status elements. You're going to need to be able to, you know, have a skill that maybe inflicted freeze every 5 seconds, which would play to his stats and skills as well, because, you know, you can't get around this character, right? Like in the manga, in the anime, you know, if you get too close to him, you're going to get frozen. So, you know, a chance to proc freeze every 5 seconds would actually make him a perfect character for IT. But of course, they're not going to do that with resurrection. So, you know, maybe this character does get another version, you know, with his adult version. Maybe he gets another version. You know, maybe Caleb does a redo on him. Maybe once they get that to that point in the 1000 Blood War, which that's going to be like 2 years. So, you know, maybe at that point we'll get a Toshiro that's going to have some insane stats and skills. But, you know, until now, this is going to be the best adult Toshiro that we're going to get in game. So, you know, just take it with a grain of salt. And we kind of know by the resurrections of these characters that resurrected characters are never going to be, you know, the best in any. You know what I'm saying? They're never going to be the best as far as attribute per killer, right? So, you know, you might have the best link. Like a lot of the resurrection characters do end up having some of the best links in the game. But aside from, you know, having one of the best links in the game, you're really not going to offer very much on resurrection. And that's just how the game goes, right? Like, the power creep right now is way too severe for just adding one skill to make that significant of a difference, or 2 skills and, you know, a link. But we're gonna go ahead and drop the soul bomb and leave you guys with some thoughtful words.
4歩のうちに踏みしめた空間の治水化風の全てを凍結する視界氷結
Alright, so if we had attention tie, we would have been able to bomb through that completely, but we opted to go with more strong attack damage rather than the nuking. But all in all, as I stated earlier, resurrected characters are never going to be just straight up meta. As you guys will see, this is basically looking like a 4-minute run. So, you know, that just goes to kind of show you, yeah, you can solo ER, but imagine if it was Awakened Epic Raid, it would be very lacking. All in all, man, these are just going to be very fun characters to play, and they're going to be some of the best links in the game, especially if you have the max Transcendence. So make sure you guys win. Let me know what you guys think about these characters and a new resurrection. Till next time, Prophet Nation, love y'all. I'm out.